Good Sunday morning, everybody. I thank God for another day's journey, y'all. Look at God. He woke me up again this morning. I'm excited about it. For one thing, I was so tired when I went to bed finally last night or this morning at 1 or 2 o'clock. I thought, now tomorrow I'm not cooking a thing, but praise be the Lord that I serve. I got up this morning at 7 o'clock, bright and early, ready to go again. So here I am in the kitchen again, y'all. I'm getting ready to do my thing with Sunday dinner. I mean, as promised. I mean, you make a promise, you keep a promise. So, on the menu for Sunday dinner today is going to be some a roasted pork roast. I'm going to show you how I put that together. I got a chicken over here in this pan. I'm just going to roast it up. Back there on that pan, my good girlfriend Barbara. Y'all know Barb. She brought me a pan of stuff, and all I got to do is run it through the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. And we're going to have some stuffing to go along with that chicken. I don't know how she knew what I was going to cook today, but it'll sure go well with it. And of course, y'all know it, I got to get Kale back on the menu. Got Kale on the menu, y'all. Kale's back in rotation, y'all. So we're going to do Kale. Okay, so I'm not going to do any rice, I don't think, today. We don't really need the rice with the stuffing. And we're just going to give rice a break today. I do have some leftovers from yesterday because I cooked some food for my neighbor yesterday, and I'll upload that video before I do this one so you'll know what I'm talking about, the leftovers. So, well, I got a couple plates of leftovers. I may even just leave it for Monday or Tuesday. We can heat it up. But this is what it's going to be today. Not a big dinner today. I don't know. I'm just wasn't in the big dinner mood, but it's gonna be enough to feed my crew. Okay, so let's get started with and that noise you hear in the background, that is my coffee pot, because I'm going to have me a nice hot cup of Italian roast Starbucks coffee. I've not tried this one before. Starbucks coffee is very strong. So I'm going to have me a nice cup. I felt like coffee this morning. And we're going to get this breakfast started. We're going to get this dinner started. And for breakfast, I made some tea cakes the other day. I think I still got to upload that video too. But I'm going to have me a nice hot cup of this coffee, this Italian roasted coffee, and a tea cake. And I'm going to call it a morning as far as cooking here. So, what I've got here, that's my pork roast. This is probably about 3 pounds. It was not a big old roast. And my chicken, the same thing, 3 pounds. So I got 6 pounds of meat going on, y'all. Okay, I started out the garnish or the sauce for this pork. I'm going to use Scott's barbecue sauce. And if you know, I think all of Scott's barbecue sauce is hot. Sometimes a little bit too hot for me, but that's okay. I'm going to use it anyway. So, I'm going to start out with a fourth of a cup of Scott's barbecue sauce. And I'm going to put, of course, I put sugar in there to break it down a little bit because it's hot. Just a little bit of sugar to give it a little tangy taste, a little sweet and sour taste. I'm just going to take that Scott's barbecue sauce and pour it right on top of this roast here. Still got some sugar in the bottom. That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm probably going to hit it with some Sweet Baby Ray's later. It just depends on how this tastes when it comes out. So, see my Scott's barbecue sauce. And I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to, I won't cook it right away. I'm going to let it sit in this Scott's barbecue sauce for a couple hours because I'm going to church this morning. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, so I got plenty of time to get ready. So I had it in my spirit that I wanted to go. So this is a mixture of paprika, some garlic garlic powder, onion powder, dry chicken bouillon cube, and some paprika. That's all this is here. So this is something I pre-mixed. And if you want to mix you a big container of this, go ahead and do a fourth of a cup of each one of the things that I just said. Paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, the dry chicken bouillon cube mix. You only need about a good tablespoon of that, and then a teaspoon of salt in there, and you got you something to rub your meat with. I got to make up some for the fourth, because of course I'm going to get on the grill for the fourth. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'll put a little bit more of this onion powder on here, just to give it a little extra me, we have to have a little bit of extra. Now, the Scott's barbecue sauce, to me, is hot. Some people say it's not, but to me, it's hot. I don't like real hot stuff. I like to use peppers and jalapenos and all that kind of stuff, and the crushed red pepper. I use that just to give meats just that extra little punch. So that's all I'm going to do with that Scott's barbecue sauce. I'm also going to hit my just a little bit of extra garlic powder to go on there. And because let me tell you, I was too tired last night though to garnish my to get my meat marinated. I keep saying garnish, to marinate my meat. So normally I marinate meat like this overnight, but we ain't gonna worry about it. We're gonna poke it a couple of times, and it'll be okay, y'all. So my people out there that's having a fit because I'm poking this meat, it's gonna be all right. I've been doing this for many years. So what I'm gonna do too here, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over. That's a nice, it's got some fat on it. You know you need the fat for the flavor. But that is a nice lean piece of pork. So I'm just gonna go ahead and poke it. Take my fork here and go ahead and poke it a little bit. And the reason I poke it is so that seasoning will go through. You don't, I mean, you know, y'all got me. Yeah, don't kill the messenger now. Okay, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more garlic powder on there and a little bit more of my mixture on there. Like so. Also, I've got this diamond crystal. This is the big crystal. I love these large crystals of sea salt. Now, these are just wonderful to me. And I especially love to put it on the salad because when you put it on a salad, oh, and you bite into one of those crystals, it is wonderful. It's going to be a good piece of meat when it finishes cooking. It's going to be a really good piece of meat. So, put a couple of crystals around it now. Okay. That's about it for this meat. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover it, put it in the refrigerator until I come back from church. And then I'll go ahead and cook it for 2, maybe 3 hours because I want it to where I can pull it right off the bone and it's going to be finger licking good. Okay, next up is my chicken. I've got about a 3-pound chicken here. I've already sprayed my pan. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a teaspoon of my chicken bouillon. Oh, before I do that, though, y'all, this is what I want to do. I want to pour some olive oil on it. That's what I want this chicken to do, is to be nice and pretty. I want myself to be pretty when I put it out there on the table for the fam. So, hold on one sec. Let me get my little brush. I was talking to y'all before I turned the camera on. Y'all didn't hear all that conversation, did you? Okay, so I've got my little brush out here so I can brush that olive oil on. I don't want to stick my hands into this I don't want to get a whole bunch of chicken stuff on my hands right now because I got other things to do, y'all. Okay. All I'm doing is just brushing that olive oil onto that chicken, and it'll just help it to get a nice brown look. Okay. Then, y'all see I've got an onion and a part of a bell pepper. I'm just going to go ahead and start putting seasoning on the inside there. Get my seasoning going on. Okay. I'll probably use a tablespoon and all. I'm going to go ahead and just put it all over the chicken. Get the chicken all seasoned up. This here, y'all, is poultry season. So I'm going to put me some poultry season on there. This makes it taste like a Thanksgiving turkey. Okay, we're going to get her all seasoned up inside. Put the season, put the seasoning inside. And look, when you're doing that too, now this is what I'm going to have to get my hands into it. See that skin on the bread? Just go under there, sort of lift it away a little bit, and make you a little passageway on there, because you want to stick some of that seasoning all the way under there so that flavor will go all the way through that chicken. Even when you're basting the turkey, when you're setting your turkey up, for Thanksgiving or whenever you cook a turkey. It don't necessarily have to be Thanksgiving. I like to go under there and get that seasoning under that skin so you know it's going all the way through. So, and the same thing with the legs. You go all the way under there. You get that salt up in there, whatever seasoning you're putting. Get it all the way up under there so it's seasoned real good. And I'm going to have to rub it. Y'all know I'm going to have to rub her down a little bit. Not worry too much about that. Okay, now I need to get her a little bit more. I didn't get her too good over here on the back side with the pork seasoning. A little bit more. Because remember, we got stuff in there. And when we get done, I'm going to wrap her up good and tight so she'll make us a little bit of gravy to go over that stuffing. That's the way you do that, y'all. Okay, so we got it pretty much seasoned up. I'm not going to put a whole lot else on there except I'm going to go ahead and put this bell pepper and this onion inside of her. Okay, stick that right up in that cavity. And then I put a piece this way. So we'll make sure that bell pepper flavor goes through it, and then just stick that piece there. And I just take the knife, and what I do is just cut this onion in about 4 pieces. Doesn't matter which way you cut it, honey. Because when it gets done, it's going to be all just about where you won't even notice that it's onion. Just put that onion all around in there like that real good. And all underneath there. That's what I do. You know me and flavor. Just sort of rub that season around in there. And I'm going to let that chicken do the same thing as I'm letting that piece of pork do. I'm going to let it sit in the oven. I'm sorry, in the refrigerator for a couple hours while I'm at church. When I come back from church, I'll take it out of the refrigerator and it's going into the oven. So, got the little water from off the chicken where it's sit, because you know where I washed it. So what I'm going to do now, and also because I'm not going to let this chicken stay in there forever and a day and dry all out, I cut it right there, and I cut it right there, and I cut under those wings so it'll go ahead and cook. And the breast meat, you know, that cooks pretty fast. So that's what I do with a roasted chicken that I'm going to use for the purpose of put me a little seasoning down. You know, by the time I clean my chicken up and everything, you can pretty much eat every little part there. Just a little bit more so that skin will be nice and toasty and all seasoned up. So these 2 pieces of meat are ready. They're oven ready, but I'm going to let them marinate for a little while so that the seasoning will be all the way through them. So as far as prep, I'm done here. I'm going to go ahead and run these into the refrigerator and let them sit while I go to church. And when I come back, like I said, I'm going to pull both of them out, pop them in the oven for a couple hours, about an hour and a half on each one. Because these are not huge pieces of meat, just 3 pounds each. So I'm going to go ahead and cover, put that back over there. Let me get washed up over here. Don't need to forget that. So remember, when you're doing meat, be careful not to let them touch. Don't cross-contaminate. You know, wash them separately and all that good stuff. So anywho, I'm going to clean my hands up and I'm going to get out of here for a little while. So hang on in there, you know, have your cup of coffee, kick your feet up, go out on the sun porch, walk down the street, say good morning to the neighbor. I'll be back after church, y'all. So hopefully you'll get to church too today. So hang on. Hey y'all, I'm back. It's live and remote in here. I'm trying to get finished with this Sunday dinner. Okay, I'm just randomly telling y'all what I got. Now, remember I told y'all my girl Barb made some stuffing? I have no clue what's in here. She gave it to me. I only got to bake it for about 30-45 minutes. And I got some hush puppies from one of those fish places. I can't remember the name of the place. But anywho, I got hush puppies. Got my Kale over here about done, and my chicken and my pork is still in the oven. When it comes out, I'm going to show it to y'all. Okay, yeah, there it is out of the oven, hot, piping hot Sunday dinner. The flavor train ain't rolling strong through here today, but you know what? I have to do Sunday dinner anywho, whether the train comes or not. So over here we got that stuffing compliments of Barbara. I roasted a chicken with lots of gravy in it. Over here, I've got some hush puppies that I bought from Mayflower. That's what I was trying to remember earlier today. See those nice little round hush puppies? And then over here, I've got some pork, y'all. You will not believe the flavor on that pork. I put some of that Scott's barbecue sauce, and you know I sweeten it up with a little bit of sugar to make it savory. And that flavor is the best flavor. It's not quite a sweet and sour flavor, but try your little brown sugar or any kind of sugar in that Scott's barbecue sauce. And over here, excuse the camera, over here I got that big old pot of kale going on, y'all. There it is. As soon as I get the camera right. Excuse that. Please excuse that. Okay. So, look at that kale. Woo, it's wonderful. And look, my meat to cook this kale today, I had some meat in a bag, didn't know what it was, and guess what it was? It was some roasted chicken that was seasoned like you wouldn't believe. That's what I dropped in that kale today. So, y'all, the Sunday dinner is on, whether the train comes or not. The train is here, but it kind of didn't have no passengers today for the Sunday meal. But Tanya, anyway, she came through for y'all. She ate Saturday's dinner on Sunday. But anywho, we got lots of eats here today, so when we get ready to do it, we're just going to do it. So until I cook again, I'm going to say thank y'all for dropping by my house in my kitchen on Sunday evening for Sunday dinner. And remember, keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Love you guys. Toodaloo. Oh, you're so welcome, honey. Anytime.